says I'm live. Woohoo! Happy afternoon to you folks. Welcome to Bootcamp. My name is Leslie and I am your Bootcamp instructor today. And what we're going to do over the next 30 minutes is a quick express Bootcamp type of class where we will have a warm-up, the sandwich, the meat of class, and then the cool down. Now, the warm-up and the cool down are never as long as I'd like them to be because we've only got 30 minutes. So I'm always going to ask you to come to class a little warm and then to stay after class and continue to cool down and stretch in your space, at your own pace and in your own time. Having said that much, what are we going to need for class today? Well, I think we're probably going to need, where did I just have it? We may need some sort of resistance device, whether it's a flat strap like this. If you've got that, we can certainly use that. Or one of these nice little loops here, we can definitely use that too. So if you've got some sort of strap, that's great. If you don't, we don't have to have it. We are going to be on the floor a little bit, so if you have a mat, that's also wonderful. Don't forget, you're also going to need comfortable clothing to move around in, appropriate footwear. Please, please, please make sure that you've got some water. Can't get enough of the good stuff. I've actually got a little bit of my morning tea left here, a little bit of caffeine, which is always wonderful for having a little bit of caffeine when you work out. And that's about everything that we need. So what are we going to start off with? We're going to warm up. Let me see here. Oh, my goodness gracious. It was 1 o'clock before I knew it. Here we go. Let's get that timer set up for 1 minute and 45 seconds. And we are going to warm up with today jumping jacks. Let me adjust this a little bit. There we go. So we're going to start with jumping jacks. We're going to move that chair out of the way. When we do our jumping jacks, I need you to please make sure that you're keeping your core engaged. Let's see, let me minimize that. That just popped up. Keep that core engaged, chest lifted, chin high. You ready, guys? Let's start that timer. So jumping jacks. Super simple. We all know how to do them. What I would like for you to think about while you're doing your jumping jacks, guys, keep going. I need you to make sure that when you're doing your jumping jacks, in terms of your feet, that you're not staying on the balls of your toes when you're doing this. Make sure your heel comes down. So you're rolling through that foot. Make sure you're rolling through your feet. Keep going. We're 15 seconds in your jumping jack. All right. The other thing, make sure that you're landing on soft knees, that you're not coming down on straight legs. Make sure that your knees are soft. All right. Knees are bending, rolling through those feet, core is engaged, chest is lifted. If you want to get a little extra bang out of your butt with your jumping jack, in terms of your hands, think about pushing up, pulling down, pushing up, pulling down. That way your upper body isn't getting involved in this. And instead of this just being something cardio, we're making a full body workout out of this, all right? Lastly, the legs. Think about your legs, your quads and your hamstrings. Quads on the way down, hamstring on the glutes, jumping up, all right? Again, returning a regular, ordinary jumping jack, full body exercise. Last 20 seconds, guys. Keep going. Pushing and pulling with the arms. Rolling through the feet. Keep going. Nice soft knees. Looking good, guys. A few more seconds. Keep going. Keep going. And beautiful. There's that sound. All right. Looking at my list. First thing we're going to do is I just want to start with a plank. I'm going to do a couple of core exercises to wake up that core. Ooh, excuse me. Say it, don't spray it. To wake up that core. So we're going to do a plank to start with. For those of you who are not familiar with planks, they can be done one of two ways. The full version looks like this. Modified can either be done on the forearm or on the knees. Again, full version of the plank. Modified on the knees or modified on the forearms. Choose your plank. And we're going to start now. So plank, whether you're doing Modify it on the forearms or forearms fully extended. I need you guys to think about your foot positioning and really pushing through those heels. What that is doing, it is activating the posterior chain. Those are the muscles along the back of your body. And once again, why work just part of your body when we could work, let me say this, smarter? We're working a little harder, but we're not working harder in terms of not getting more out of what we're doing. So push through those heels. Get those quads engaged. Get those hammies, get those hammies engaged. Get those glutes engaged. Activate the posterior side of your body and make it a full body workout. All right, next up, switching it over, and we're going to do that tabletop that I love so much. Knees pushing into the hands, hands pushing away from the knees, shoulders lifted. If you are, now here we had a really good question from someone about their neck stiffening up. First thing I'd like you to try on this exercise, if your neck starts to hurt, ease up on how much you're pushing. A lot of people are over pushing, and that's translating into neck stiffness. So I would like for you, instead of pushing as hard as you can, just a little bit of push. Relax the neck, just a little bit of push in each direction, and you can feel that core getting activated. Try that, see if that helps. If not, that's what the chat is for. Let me know. Let's go. So again, head and shoulders are lifted up, relax, just pushing a little bit with the hands and pushing a little bit with the knees. You do not need a lot of pressing in order to feel that core get engaged. Here we go. And just hold it. Good job, guys. Keep holding it. We're doing great. Remember to breathe. Good, guys. Almost there. Remember to breathe. Woo! Nicely done. So hopefully, again, you don't have to push hard this way and push hard with the knees this way in order for that core to get activated. Just a little bit of pressure in each direction is enough to really wake up and activate the core. Good job. So now that our core is awake, the next one, all right, guys. I love this exercise. I can't do it yet with you. Super. We're going to do jump squats, all right? So super. I love this. Feet about shoulder width, maybe a little wider. Please make sure you're going to go down into your squat where those knees pointed straight ahead. They're not rolling in. Those arches aren't flattening out. Everything is staying nice and pointing forward. So you're going to go down into your squat, and then you're explosively going to jump up, push back, come off the floor. Jumping squats, all right? And you're just going to jump like your Tigger, Tigger. You ready? Let's get jumping. And go. So with these jumping squats, again, jump up, roll down into your feet. Make sure that you really land it before you jump up again. All right? And just repeat. Repeat. Good job, guys. Keep going. Good. Keep that focus. Make sure that those knees are pointing forward. Good. Feet, you're rolling through your feet. Don't let those arches drop. Don't let those ankles drop. Don't let those knees come in. Everything is pointing forward. Good. Keep jumping. I know you're tired. Keep jumping. Keep jumping. Good. So guess what? We're going to flip it over, and it is now time for, let me check on this. Yeah, baby, push-up time. So push-ups can be done one of three ways. If you're a beginner, we can do push-up against the wall. Hands above shoulder level. Come in, come out. Please make sure, guys, that you're not See me reaching with my head and my nose? See that terrible alignment? Nope. Nice straight body. And you're pushing in, pushing out. The next variation can be done on a chair, getting you a little closer to horizontal. With a push-up, the more horizontal that you become, the harder it becomes. The more vertical you are, the easier it is. So kind of a little happy medium is right here on the back of the chair. And again, bring it in, bring it out. Please don't, I call it turtle. Please don't reach with that head. Keep that head and chin back. Use that arm and chest. And of course, the full version, you cannot laugh at me. I know I don't have a lot of upper body strength, but we're working on it. The full version of a push-up or the modified on your knees. Got it, guys? Choose your push-up, and let's do this. And go. So with the push-up, I need you to think about the same thing, especially if you're doing it on the floor with your legs fully extended, not the modified on the knees, but the legs fully extended. Remember I was talking to you about pushing through your heels on that plank? Anytime you're doing any type of activity, exercise that's in a plank position, you can get more bang out of your buck, more exercise, squeeze more juice out of the movement by activating that posterior chain. Posterior, back of your body, chain, all the muscles along the back of your body. You can activate that posterior chain by pushing through your heels. All right? Almost there, guys. Keep on giving me those push-ups. Good job. All right, good, good, good. Whew. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. We're going to sit down. All right. Sit up nice and tall. Lean back at a 45-degree angle. Make sure that that chest is nice and lifted. Nothing like this, guys. Nice straight back. And we're going to do the twist, the Russian twist, tapping. Ready? Go. Hang on, I'm marking a little note here. So with your Russian twist, again, sitting up nice and tall, chin lifted, chest lifted, abs engaged, and you're twisting from side to side. Please make sure you're taking your head and shoulders with you as you twist your body. You may not have a really nice, how do I say this, a big range of motion. Yours may be a little bit limited, and that's okay, as long as you are working within that range of motion and bringing the head and shoulders with you. So if this is as far as you can go, that's awesome, guys. All right? And if this is as far as you can go, that's awesome too. As long as you are working the range of motion that you have and just really working to maximize it, all right? It's really important that we do rotational exercises. As humans, we have 3 planes of motion. There's the walking forward and backwards, there's side to side, and then there's twisting around our axis, all right? And it's really important that we keep the ability to rotate around our axis. You want a really nice concrete example of where this comes in handy. You're in your car, you're looking in your blind spot. If you cannot really rotate, you're going to miss that blind spot. You're going to do this thinking that you're looking behind you and you're not. So it's a very practical ability to have, rotating around your axis to look behind you when you're driving. There you go. All right. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4. What's our last exercise going to be? We're going to do some glute activation, guys, all right? So we did it the other day, standing on one foot, nice straight line. You see how head, shoulders, hips, knee, ankle are all in alignment? This is also a good balance challenge. All right, so we're standing on the supporting leg, belly button sucked in, and you're going to flex that foot. You're going to squeeze that glute, and the leg is going to move maybe that much. It's not a big movement, but you're really going to focus in on that glute. Ready, guys? And go. If you need something to balance on, grab it. All right, we've got that leg flexed, and you're just going to squeeze that glute. What is not happening is I am not throwing my lower back. That lower back is not moving. The only thing that's moving is this foot, this hip in my socket, so the leg is moving just a little bit. This is my hip socket, and this is my leg. There's not a whole lot of movement that can happen in that socket behind you. And that's correct, guys. You're just giving a little squeeze. Make sure you switch legs, or if you want to, stay on one leg and we'll switch on the second time. And then we'll alternate. Yeah. If you did it on just one leg, that's cool. We'll switch and use the other leg the second time and then alternate on round 3. All right, that's it. 3 rounds done. Get yourself a little sippy. We're going to fly through those last 2 rounds. Excuse me, I have a drinking problem. I'm dripping. All right, guys. We have 14 minutes. So let's go ahead and start round 2. And that's going to start with a plank. You ready, guys? Get on the floor. Get your positioning. Go. So again, anytime you're in that plank position, really push through not only the heels of your feet, but the heels of your hands too. That's going to help activate the upper posterior chain. Pushing through the heels of the hand, opening up those fingers, pressing against the floor. It's going to help that back get involved in the party too. Pushing through the heels of your feet is going to help the posterior chain along your legs, your glutes, your hamstrings, your calves. Pushing through the heels of your hands, or if you're doing the modified plank, think about pushing through your forearms. Same thing. It's going to activate that back. Good job, guys. Nice plank. All right. Get ready. Flip over. Doing the tabletop. Again, remember, guys, not a whole lot of force this way or a whole lot of force this way. Relax that neck. A little bit, a lot here. And go. So again, with the tabletop, relax that neck, guys. Please. Don't push super hard in each direction. You don't need to. Just need a little bit of force in each direction. And sustaining this, you'll really feel it in the core. What I'm doing to help with this a little bit is I'm making sure that I'm getting a big exhale. Forces me to take a deep breath in and continually oxygenate my muscles through this entire exercise. Woo! We did it! All right, guys. Next up, jump squat. Ready? 5, 4, you know what to do. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Down into that squat. Feet forward, knees forward. Down as low as you can go. Explosively jump up. Good. Keep it going. Make sure when you're landing, you're, again, rolling through those feet to help absorb the impact of coming back down onto the ground. Yeah. We don't want to jar those joints. We don't want to jar the knees. We don't want to jar the hips or the ankles. Use those feet. Help absorb the impact of landing. Good, guys. Almost there. And when you're jumping up, explosively, think about getting some air, like you want to try and slam dunk. Good. You really want to push and get that vertical jump as high as you can. Nice. Next up, push up. Pick your positioning. Wall, floor, or bench. Wall, chair, or bench, or floor. And go. So with your push-up, please, guys, don't give me any turtle heads. All right? We're not doing a neck dance. Make sure that that chin and that face stays level here. We're not reaching here. A lot of people, not you in particular, a lot of people, they don't realize that they're reaching with their head. Okay, so keep that chin back and just lower your body with your arms. Lower your body with your arms. Do not Reach with that neck. Reach with that head or nose or chin. Last 10 seconds. Keep going, guys. Good form. Good. We're doing great on time. Super happy. Good job. So we did our plank, our jump, squat, our tabletop, our push-up, Russian twist. You ready? Have a seat. And go. And again, with this Russian twist, it does not matter how great your range of motion is. Just keep twisting and keep twisting and keep twisting. Your range of motion will slowly increase. Just really make sure, guys, it's super important that you take your head and your shoulders with you. You don't want to just do this where your head's twisting, or worse, bring your shoulders but leave your head. Now you're creating a lot of neck stress. Make sure that your head and shoulders, like the shampoo, only different, go with you. Really work those obliques, really twist. Nicely done. Last one is going to be the glute squeeze. So if you did it all on one leg, this time do it on the other. And if you alternated, that's great. Alternate. And ready, guys? Go. So I'm using this to stand on for my balance. Just a small squeeze. Make sure that those abs are engaged. Squeeze that glute. Squeeze that glute. Squeeze that glute. Good job, guys. Keep going. For some of you, you may have a little bit of difficulty with this exercise. That's okay. I want you to try it anyway. And if you do have some trouble activating your glutes, please let me know in the chat, because I can give you a variation of this that will help target your glutes in a different way, that hopefully you'll feel the activation of the glute in that variation. But again, if there's something that we're doing and you're not quite feeling the exercise, use this chat. Let me know. I can give you a variation so that you can find the muscle that we're working with. Round 2 done. All right. We have 7.5 minutes. Get yourself a drink. Let me get a little bit of my tea here. All right. I must have been English in another lifetime. Ready, guys? First up on the plank. Get on the floor. Let's do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Hold that plank. I haven't mentioned this in our planks before, but I need you guys to make sure that you're not lifting those hips, all right? So if this is the plank, nice line here. Head, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles. Do not lift those hips up in that plank. Conversely, do not let them drop either, so that you kind of got that sway back or that mare's back. Sometimes it's called. Keep everything in alignment. Make those abs work. Good. Last 10 seconds. Let's make this count. Remember, you're using the heels of your hands, forearms, and feet. Your heels. Good. Almost there, guys. All right. Good job. Flip it over. Tabletop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Again, not too much pressure. Not too much pressure. You do not want to stress out your neck and your shoulders, all right? You do keep them lifted. Make sure that you're breathing. A little bit of tension. Lots of tension here. A little bit of here, magnified here. Good. Make sure you're breathing. If you remember when I was doing it, I was making a big exhale to make sure that I'm breathing. Good. Keep holding it, guys. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure you're also relaxing that neck and shoulders. Woo! Great work, y'all. All right. Next up is going to be your jump squat. You ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Now with your jump squat, guys, seriously, I need you explosive. Jump as high as you can. Really push off with your feet. All right? Really think about literally pushing against the floor. Pushing against the floor, not just jumping, but pushing away from the floor. You'll really be surprised that one little tweak in the way that you're thinking of the movement can really change the movement and the amount of air, how high you get. Keep going, guys. Really think about that. Push against the floor. Push against the floor. Use the force of the floor, pushing against the floor. Good. Keep going. Just a few more seconds. The next on deck is going to be your push-up. Nice work. Shake it out. Pick your push-up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. Good, strong push-ups, guys. Please make sure with your push-ups, elbows are not flaring out. Bring those elbows in about a 45-degree angle. If you want to make your push-up a little more challenging, bring those arms in close to the body. Now what's happening with this hand positioning and arm positioning, you're going to engage the tricep a lot more. So this becomes more of a tricep push-up, not as much a push-up that's working the pectorals through the middle of the chest. 15 seconds. Keep coming. That's it. Keep that push-up. Breathe, guys. Breathe. It is okay to use your breath. Use your breath. It's going to help you. The more you breathe, the more oxygen gets to your muscles, the more endurance you're going to have for this particular activity. Next up, Russian twist. Sit up nice and tall and straight. Go. Really twist as much as you can. There are lots of muscles underneath here. There's a muscle called the psoas, really deep abdominal muscle. Really want to twist. Try and get that psoas to get involved in the party. Keep going, guys. Looking good. I'm watching the time here. About 20 seconds left to go. Keep that chest lifted, chin lifted, back straight. If leaning back at a 45-degree angle puts too much pressure on your lower back, you do not have to sit back at that 45-degree angle. You can sit more upright and do your twisting from that positioning, all right? You do not have to lean back if it is stressing the lower back. Good, guys. Last up on deck is the glutes. Now, if you have been alternating, great. If you've been doing one leg and then the other leg, this one we're going to alternate. You ready? Let's go. So I'm going to do 5 to 10 squeezes on one leg, switch. Doesn't matter how many you do. Pick a number, so many on this leg, switch. So many on the other leg, switch. Good, guys. Keep working. And since I'm not seeing anything in the chat, I'm going to assume that everyone is feeling it in those glutes. All right? If we finish this and you're like, I don't know, please give me a message in the chat. I will respond. Last 5 seconds. Let's make this good, guys. Good, good, good. Almost there. Almost there. And yeah, we did it. All right. So let's stretch it out. Stretch it out. First one I'm going to ask you to do. Sit on the ground. Cross one foot over and take this knee and bring this knee to this shoulder. This helps stretch out the glutes. If you're not feeling it in this glute with this, the next one. Cross your foot over your knee, lean back, take this leg, bring it into you, take this knee, push it back. Some people just take the foot and the knee, push it back, and you'll feel it in that hip. Switch. Cross it up, foot towards you, knee away from you, and bring this leg in. Woo! Aha! I'm feeling in that glute. Good job. And roll it up. Again, guys, remember, we don't have enough time to do a really good cool down in this class, so please take time after we sign off to continue to cool down and stretch out. We're stretching out the back of the leg right now. Bring it forward. Other side. Good. We're going to do one more leg stretch. Take that toe against piece of furniture or wall. Lean in, bring that hip with you, and you're going to feel that stretch in the calf. Or if you have a step, you can step up on your step and let that heel drop. That's also another really good calf stretch. Switch sides, guys. Whether you're doing it against a step or against a wall or a piece of furniture. All right. Release it. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. One more. Squeeze it in. Stretch out those abs. Remember, guys, the crazier you're looking to stretch and the more you wiggle it around, the different places you're going to feel it in your abdominals. All right. Bring it up. Exhale. Take a deep breath in. Again, exhale. Last one, guys. Take a deep breath in. Slowly bring it up. Palms toward each other. Exhale out. Guys, that was a great workout. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys next class. Take care. Great work, you guys. Bye.